What will be the next video game movie? As you know, there have been many video game movies over the years, and most of them are hits, like the Minecraft movie or the Sonic movies. So what's next? I think maybe a Roblox movie or an Undertale movie. One is very popular, the other is very story-driven. I honestly think either could work, but those are just my thoughts. What are yours?
Did I like the new Lilo and Stitch movie? I don't know. Well, it is pretty good. Best live-action remake. It was sort of a disappointment. And I suspect it was because of one character, Captain Gantu. He's not in the movie. So looking at this and this is like night and day. But that's just what I think. What about you?
Who is the funniest director? Be warned, this answer may shock you. Personally, I would have to say Jared Hess. Yeah, sure, he directed the Minecraft movie, but this movie is legitimately funny. So don't say it's not funny just because it came out this year and had those memes. He also directed one of my favorite movies of all time, Nacho Libre. And that's like the funniest movie of all time, so there's a Dax Entertainment website! While I did touch upon this briefly on the welcome video, I think it deserves its own video. So, link in a community post because YouTube doesn't allow shorts to have links. Which animated film series has the most movies? Well, let's see. Well, in last place is Aardman Animation because their biggest series only has 2 feature films. Next is Disney. Frozen, Disney's longest running series, has 2 films, like Aardman's films. It ranks higher because Frozen 3 and 4 were announced. Sony Animation is next. Their biggest series is Hotel Transylvania, with a total of 4 films. Pixar and DreamWorks are tied for this next one. Their biggest series both have 4 films, and they have an upcoming 5th film. I forgot Warner Brothers. Before we get to the next one, I have to mention the 4 Warner Brothers Lego movies. Paramount's series is bigger, though, with 3 mainline movies and a 4th one on the way, plus 2 Netflix spin-off films. This has to be in top 3, right? Right? No, it's 5th. Blue Sky's Ice Age with 5 films is next, and a 6th one has been announced. 3rd place goes to Illumination with the Despicable Me and Minions franchise with 6 films. And there's a 7th one on the way, so 2nd place may shock you. It's Disney Toon. Now you may be thinking, wait, didn't you already count Disney? Yes, I did count Disney, but Disney Toon is its own studio. They're the ones that made all of those weird VHS sequels and the Goofy movie. This one was the hardest one to find. At first, I thought it was the 3 Lilo and Stitch movies they made. Nope. 'Cause there's 6 Tinkerbell movies. Turns out that's not it either. The actual longest-running feature film series by Disney Toon is Winnie the Pooh, at a surprising 9 films. The most surprising part is that this isn't number 1. The actual number 1 is Don Bluth's The Land Before Time. Now, just how many Land Before Time movies are there? 14. There are 14 films! Which, if you're an animation nerd, doesn't make sense, but I need this short to end, so you can swipe now. We reached 20 subs! Yes, it is true. Today I checked my channel page, and then I noticed something off. I didn't have 19 subs, which was really, really strange. The reason why was because I had 20 subs. So thank you. Now, I will be giving out some shout-outs to celebrate the occasion. Shout out 1 goes to my good friend Silly Guy. Shout out 2 goes to my good friend Cool Creator. Shout out 3 goes to Brandon Roses. He was the 20th subscriber. The last shout out goes to Hannah from the Chaos Crew. She played Candace in the Phineas and Ferb video. But I do have one more surprise for y'all. we're doing a Q&A. So send in your questions. What's an animated film series that shouldn't end? It seems like every time a big animated sequel is announced, everyone says,
This is unnecessary. Or, why would they even think of making this?
So I thought, what animated film series could get a sequel that isn't deemed unnecessary? First is Spider-Verse. Across the Spider-Verse ended with a cliffhanger that I'm still salty about. So I need Beyond to come out. And to all those people who think Beyond is coming out this year, you're wrong. Anyway, next is Inside Out. The first two were great, and I think another one could work. Unlike one franchise I could mention. The Wild Robot is our last one. It was visually stunning, and I almost cried. And the next one seems promising. That's it for today. There wasn't as many examples as I hoped. 2 animated movie trailers released yesterday, so let's go over them. Zootopia 2 was the first trailer I saw yesterday, and it left me confused. Disney, I know you don't want to reveal too much of the plot, but you're revealing too little. The next one is Sony's Goat. It seems like one of those star power movies, because it's being made by Stephen Curry. So the title Goat is either a funny play on words or narcissism. What do you guys think? Which animation studio has the least successful movie? Not Illumination. Hob, their lowest grossing movie, made $188 million, which is way too much for how bad this movie is. And Spies in Disguise, from Blue Sky, made $171 million. But Pixar's Onward made even less money, at $141 million. Sony's The Star brings us into the double digits, with $62 million. But Aardman's Early Man has $12 million less. DreamWorks' Spirit Untamed is even worse, at $44 million. But last place's The Black Cauldron is a lot less, at just $21 million. $63 million when adjusted for inflation. Which Pharrell Williams Despicable Me song is the best? And yes, I know this is bonkers, but we're gonna rank them all. Starting with number 4, Despicable Me 2's Happy. I'm tired of it. Just tired of it. Number 3, Despicable Me, well, the title track, is a nice song, albeit a bit basic. 2, why is this song so good? Before we get to number 1, I want to give an honorable mention to Despicable Me 2's Just a Cloud Away. It's better than Happy, but it isn't the main title track. Anyway, number 1. Oh my goodness, this is so good. This is the best Pharrell Williams song, hands down. Also, I'm sorry for this idea being kind of crazy. 20 subscriber Q&A. Who's your favorite character in BFDI? Easily Blocky. What's your favorite movie? Wally. That noise was so cringy. What's your favorite animal? Sloths. They're just so darn cute. That's all the questions for today. If you have any questions, type them down in the comments below. Are Pixar sequels better than the originals? Pixar has produced a lot of films, and some of them are sequels. So are they better than the film they come from? And we will only be counting the second installment. I think Inside Out 2 is better than Inside Out 1. And Toy Story 2 is better than Toy Story 1. But when comparing Cars 2 to Cars 1, Cars 1 wins. For Nemo, the original can't be topped. Same with The Incredibles. So with a score of 3-2, looks like the originals have it in their favor. But that's just what I think. What about you? Which made more money, the original or the live-action remake? Recently, Disney has been making live-action remakes of their original films, and they're not that good. Out of the original and their live-action counterpart, which one made more money? Starting with The Lion King, which made $968 million, while the remake made $1 billion. Snow White's remake wasn't as lucky. It only made $209 million. But Snow White only made $8 million. But when adjusting for inflation, it made $2 billion. The original Little Mermaid only made $211 million. And even when adjusting for inflation, it made less than the remake. But that's just what the box office thinks. What about you?
Rio is peak fiction.
Released in 2011, this is what I consider Blue Sky's best film, that and the Peanuts movie, because everything about it is great. I mean, just listen to the music. See? The story is about Blue and female Blue. I mean Jewel. And Blue doesn't know how to fly. So through lots of wacky hijinks, he learns to fly like a beautiful butterfly. There's also like a bunch of other side plots, but I can't fit them into a 3-minute video. Expect a long form review sometime soon. But that's just what I think. What about you? Rio 2 was a disappointment. Yesterday, I posted a video about Rio, which was absolutely destroyed by the algorithm, but its sequel is terrible. The villains suck. The plotline sucks. The entire movie is just really bad. Wait, I just thought of a better story. Where Nigel wants revenge on Blue, so he kidnaps his kids, and Blue and Jewel have to go look for them. But those are just my thoughts. What are yours? Man, I really have to make a long form now.